In this video, we're going to talk about mixture word problems. They can sometimes be a little bit confusing, but we're going to do a couple of examples that kind of help clear that up. So here's our first example. We take 5 fluid ounces of a 2% alcohol solution and mix it with 11 ounces of a 66% alcohol solution. So solution meaning that 66% of the solution is alcohol and the remainder is probably water, something like that. So we want to find the concentration of the new mixture. So let's talk about the basics on how to set this up. The general setup of any mixture problem is going to look pretty much the same. You take X units of an A% solution, Y units of a B% solution, and then you get Z units of a C% solution. So what do all these XYs and XYZs and ABCs mean? Well, X is the amount of the first solution, Y is the amount of the second solution, and Z is the combination, so that would be X plus Y equals Z. So you always set it up as the number of units, X, times the percent solution in the first mixture, or in the first solution. Then we do Y times the concentration of the second solution. And we end up with a combination of the two, which is at a different concentration. So let's work through this problem. So we're using this A% times X, that would be 2%, 2% meaning 0.02 decimal, times 5 fluid ounces. Then we do plus the B%, which is the 0.66, times 11 ounces. And then that will equal C%, and that's the part we don't know, so I'm going to just leave a C there, of the new mixture. And remember, Z is X plus Y, so that would be 5 plus 11. So we have an equation here, one variable. We just need to solve for C. So let's multiply this out. This would be 0.10 plus, and then 11 times 0.66, 7.26, and that equals 16C. So we combine the 0.10 and the 7.26, we get 7.36 equals 16C. Divide both sides by 16. And our answer is going to be that C equals 0.45375. So since everything is listed in percent, then the answer should be in percent as well. So in order to make that in percent, we'll multiply by 100 or move the decimal 2 places. And we get that our new concentration of the new mixture is 45.375%. Okay, let's go on to another example. And this one I'm going to do an alternative setup. And I'm just going to call this first solution times the first concentration in percent plus second, and this is the amount of the first solution. And this is going to be the amount of the second times the percent of the second. And that equals the first plus the second amount times the percent of the mixture. So putting in words like that might make a little more sense, or the previous example of setup might make more sense. When we say first solution, we can also mean, in some problems, it's just called a mixture. Like in this example, we have 9 pounds of mixed nuts containing 55% peanuts. mixed with 6 pounds of 40% peanuts. And we want to determine the percent of the new mixture being peanuts. So the amount of the first solution would be 9. Then we multiply by 0.55 plus 6 times 0.40 equals, and this would be the percent of the mixture times 9 plus 6. So 9 times 0.55, 4.95, 6 times 0.40, 2.4, and that equals 15M. So now we combine 4.95 plus 2.4, and that's going to give us 7.35 equals 15M. And we divide by 15 on both sides, and we get M equal to 0.49. And they ask us for percent, so we had to multiply by 100. So the answer is 49%. I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to leave a comment whether you like the solution and the presentation, and also hit the subscribe if you'd like to be notified of future videos, and then hit the bell so you'll be notified. Thanks.